What's up, guys? I am back in San Francisco, California. Issa's in class right now, so I am out here on this walk. I'm on Holloway Ave, making my way to the Ingleside neighborhood. And yeah, let's go. When I flew into San Francisco, it was windy and rainy. It was raining sideways, but the rain droplets themselves weren't that hard. So people were like hiding in the airport while I was like outside. I was like, wait, this doesn't feel that bad. In fact, this is probably the perfect weather right now. It's a little misty, it's a little cloudy. It's about 50 degrees. People wearing jackets over there. I was like, like it is fantastic because I'm walking, so I'm heating my body up, but like the atmosphere is making it just cold enough that I'm like, ooh, I can maintain that homeostasis, but not too cold where I'm like, ooh, I gotta bundle up, then I get too hot. Yeah, this is fantastic. So I just discovered this little street called Witton, and it's not a road, but it's like a little path through this neighborhood. I like this. I just crossed Junipero Serra Boulevard, or probably Junipero, I don't know, but not to be confused with Junipero Serra High School, which is where Tom Brady went to high school. That's pretty crazy. And it's pretty crazy. So Ingleside has its own like kind of gate or kind of entrance, and I was like, whoa, I thought like usually like really fancy neighborhoods have like entrances, especially in an old city. But this place is actually, it's very quaint. Oh, it's raining. I feel like I take for granted how big San Francisco actually is, because sometimes it feels so small when you look at it on a map. It's like, oh, that tiny little city, but like it's actually bigger than Seattle. And I'm like, wait, what? Like I was looking at the map at Issa's school and I was like, oh, I could do a walk to the zoo, but then it was like 2.5 miles to the zoo, so that means like 5 miles round trip. I was like, wait, what? Like maybe I'm just so used to Seattle that I'm like, oh, the U District isn't right next to downtown, but like here it's like, oh, it's only like a mile or two to downtown, but it's like 6. I'm like, what? So I found this hill, and like these hills here, they're no joke. Like this is crazy. But it did lead me to this park with a pretty epic vantage point. You get to see, wow, Daly City. You got the Lake Merced golf course, you got Issa's school, and then you got the Pacific Ocean. You got big waves out there. And one of the interesting things about San Francisco is you see that little thing out there, that's the Sutro Tower. It's basically like the middle of the city. Like from any vantage point, you can probably see it. But from this west side looking east toward downtown, I love how this hill kind of blocks it. It's like, we don't know what adventure awaits over there, do we? Being at the top of this hill is cool. I feel like Jerry Rice, when he like ran up that hill, except his hill was definitely much longer and much bigger, but I'm nearing the end of the street, but doesn't this house have like elements of the house from Up, or maybe the house from Encanto, maybe both together? Okay, so I know the camera's not great at like indicating steepness or anything, but I'm about to go down the street and it's so steep. Like it's like people like live here, people park their car here. Man, and look at this, the weather is clearing up. We got the sun coming through somewhere over there. We got blue skies ahead of us. This is good. We have a 49er faithful flag. We have another 49er flag back there. I'm making my way toward Ocean Ave, and I gotta tell you, Ocean Ave is one of my favorite streets in San Francisco. Not necessarily because of anything on it, but just because like the name Ocean Ave, like it's so accurate because it takes you to the ocean. So it's like, as long as you're going west on that street, you're going toward the ocean. You know where you're going. Okay, we have to take a moment because I have noticed this everywhere. Orange peels on the ground. Not that it's like bad. I mean, they're biodegradable. They're going back to the earth. But I see that at UW too. Just orange peels just sitting on the ground. Like I don't picture that many people just like peeling orange on their walk. So I'm like, where are all these orange peels coming from? And why is it always orange peels? Like, it's not banana peels, it's not anything else. It's always orange. And I'm like, is this like a new kind of like epidemic, new trend? The orange trend? I don't know. See, right now, I have no like clear destination, but I know I need to get like back to Issa's dorm. So I'm taking Ocean Ave, to kind of guide my way. El Rey. So I'm just off of Ocean Ave, headed toward the ocean, obviously. And I stumbled upon this reservoir, but it's like all concrete. I think the water's underneath, but it's huge. Like it just sits here in the middle of this kind of like neighborhood area. It's very interesting. So Issa finished her class. Shout out to Abby Holman, who gave us swipes to City Eats. First time I've been to City Eats in about a year, so that was fantastic. we're out here. I put my jacket back on because it was cold, the ocean. But we're at this place. We're going to the Sutro Baths, which aren't the baths that you'd think of. They're more. It's more like a reservoir. Issa was saying it looks like Ponyo out here. You know, Ponyo on the side of the cliff. You know, and it really does. We're at the side of this cliff, looking at the vastness of the Pacific Ocean out there as the sun hits it. It's pretty amazing. So down here is the Sutro Bath ruins. So apparently there was a bathhouse like in the 1920s? 1890s. Like there was this Victorian style like hotel thing or like house, I don't know. And then there was the bathhouse next to it. But I think they tore it down, right? Tore it down. Or it fell off, we don't know. I mean, they did build it on the side of like a sea cliff, so it's kind of dangerous. We're at like the base level of the water, and we're both curious like if they dug it out of the ground or if the ruins kind of like sunk into the ground. I don't know. They have this cave that goes underground here. It's pretty scary. We're inside the cave and like you get these little views of like the water back there. It's pretty interesting. We're out here on this small peninsula in the bay. It's called the Wave Organ. So you can see the Golden Gate Bridge out there. You got Alcatraz and the Bay Bridge way over there downtown. No one really comes out here because it's kind of, you just gotta like walk out here. It's pretty interesting because like you got the marina right there. We found a place that's called Issa. So right here by the San Francisco, you know, the City College of San Francisco. It's pretty fancy. It's off of Ocean Ave, of course. And yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been here for like since the 1800s, but who knows? Probably 1906. We just went to the Legion of Honor Museum right here. They had like some crazy art in there. They had Monet.
We got in for free.
Yeah, we got in for free.
I told them that we're SS State students.
Yeah.
And she believed that he was.
Yeah, we got the badge, the 100th anniversary.
This is a new jacket, by the way.
Oh yeah, new jacket. From Hate.
Buffalo Exchange.
So it turns out the NBA All-Star Game is in the Bay Area this weekend. That means the Muni is free this weekend. So like, yeah, I mean, I was gonna like try to like sneak in there, but now I don't have to. So we just went to Walnut Creek BART. My grandparents took us to the Black Hawk Museum in Danville. Pretty cool, you know, kind of hidden gem museum. The mall was like all closed up for some reason around it, but like the museum was still popping. Actually, no, it wasn't. There weren't many people, but the stuff was cool. Now we're in Lafayette, one stop away from Walnut Creek, which is where we got off. And we're walking.
Attendant like emailed all of us, and they were like, "We're still gonna have school when we leave on campus. It's okay."
We went to grocery outlet, bargain market. We're out here on Judah, going to a restaurant called Judalicious. How would you rate Judalicious? 10 out of 10. It's a vegan restaurant on Judah. We just went to the Japantown Mall, and I really liked the architecture in there. Like it was like you were outside, but you're actually inside. And like it was like, oh, I'm like walking down the streets, but it was nice and covered, even though it was nice outside, but still. Issa pointed out we ended up going to like 3 countries today. We went to Japantown, Chinatown, Italy, or what, Little Italy? Yeah. This was a successful trip, wasn't it? And I hope you really enjoyed this trip. I did. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.